Hey everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood choir director. You may notice that I am not broadcasting in my living room this time. I'm actually currently in the spare bedroom. I have converted that into a makeshift office and rehearsal space for the time being. I specifically had to move the keyboard into this space because every time I sat down to practice, my dog thought that I was trying to play with her. So, that won't be an issue. She won't be interrupting us today. I'm sure that you're very disappointed about that. So this first virtual rehearsal is for the entire choir. And the reason is because the first piece that we are going to work on together is The Day of Resurrection by Shelton Ridge Love. And this piece actually begins in unison. If you have the music, you can look on the first page and see that from the start we're in unison. If you don't have the music, check your email again. In the same email that includes the link to this video, I've attached a copy of this piece. All the pages have been scanned, so you can look on your computer if you'd like, or if you want to print it out and have a physical copy, you can do that as well. So this is specifically an Easter anthem. But the good news about it is that it's appropriate for the Easter season. It's looking increasingly likely that we are not going to be together on Easter Vigil, which I'm very disappointed about. I'm really going to miss you guys, but I am still excited because I know that if we invest some time into working on our own with this piece, we can use it at any point in the Easter season, right? So hopefully when we come back, we will still be in that season, and we can use this as kind of a welcoming back for the entire congregation. I think it would be great if we can be ready to hit the ground running, and at that very first Mass at 10:30, when we're all back together, we can use this as an expression of joy at being back together again. So that's what we're going to be focused on today. This is going to be a short video. I'm going to just go through the unison section through page 5, right? So we're going to start on what looks like page 1, but it's actually page 3. And then page 2 is actually page 4. And then page 5 is where the unison ends, okay? And at that point, we'll split off and I'll have separate videos for each section. But let's start together at the beginning where it says choir and congregation. Now, I am not going to have the congregation sing with us on this. This is just for the choir. But it is interesting that the composer chose to include the congregation there because it kind of underlies the origins of this piece. You'll notice at the top it says, The Day of Resurrection, a hymn concertato. So it's actually based off of a well-known hymn. I'm sure many of you will recognize it, in fact. So we're starting at measure 8, the Day of Resurrection. Men and women are in unison here. So I'm obviously going to sing in the men's octave. Sorry, sopranos, you won't get to hear me shriek just yet. So I'm going to sing through this twice. The first time you can just listen, and then the second time through, feel free to join me, okay? 1, 2, 3. The day of resurrection, earth tell it out abroad. The Passover of gladness, the Passover of God. From death to life eternal, from sin's dominion free, our Christ has brought us over with hymns of victory. That last part with hymns of victory is a little tricky. Just listen to that again. With hymns of victory. Hymns of. You have to really hear that. That's a little bit trickier than it seems. There's a couple places where you probably noticed I took very poor breaths. So make sure that you're doing a better job than me. Try to reserve your breaths for after punctuation, like the exclamation point, the Day of Resurrection, or after the semicolon at the top of page 4, Earth Tell It All Abroad, and then breathe. There's a rest there, so that helps. Let's try it together, starting at measure 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The day of resurrection, earth tell it out abroad. The Passover of gladness, the Passover of God. From death to life eternal, from sin's dominion free, our Christ has brought us over with hymns of victory. Hey, you guys sound great! That's a joke, I can't really hear you. If you want some extra practice on this part, you can always rehearse with the link that I sent out that includes the professional recording, or you can just rewind this video and sing with me again if you want to put yourself through that. So I hope that this has been a helpful first virtual rehearsal. I will be sending individual parts for the next section in the next couple days, okay? So everybody stay healthy, and I hope that I see you guys again soon.